All right, so let's look at our math. We are going to be on page 14 in our math packet today. It looks like this: 5 groups or doubles. So now remember, 5 groups is when we put things into groups of 5 to help us solve our problem so we can visualize it a little better. And then doubles is when we use doubles, like 4 plus 4, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3. So a number added to itself to help us solve the problem. So we're going to solve the number sentences, and then we're going to color the box yellow if we used 5 groups to solve, and blue if we used doubles. Jordan, will you go get me the colored pencils or crayons, please? Thank you. So our first one is 6 minus 5. Okay, so it's completely up to you whether you use 5 groups to solve or doubles to solve, whichever is easier for you. For me, I see this as 6 minus 6 is a double. That would be 0. So 6 minus 5 leaves me with 1. All right, so I use doubles. So you may just know these, and you don't need to use 5 groups or doubles to solve, and that's awesome. So if you can just do them and you don't have to use any of those tools to help you, you just know them, then that's great. Okay, go ahead and just solve them and don't worry about coloring them. But if you use 5 groups or doubles to solve, then color them appropriately. Okay, so 8 take away 4. Well, I use my doubles for that. 4 and 4 make 8, so 8 take away 4 gives me 4. That's a doubles. Okay, 9 take away 5. I use my 5 group for that. 9, I take away my 5. I've got 4 left. Okay, so you will solve the problems, and then you'll color them. So I used doubles for this one. So that would be colored in, let's see, it says blue if I use doubles. So I use doubles here and here. So I'm going to color both those in blue, and then yellow if I used a 5 group. Okay, so you'll go ahead and solve those problems, and then you can go back and color if you would like to. Otherwise, just solve and go ahead and submit that on Dojo under page 14, 5 group or doubles. Okay? Then we'll go to page 15, and you are going to be playing tic-tac-toe. Okay? So it says names at the top. Blank is X and blank is O. So you will need a partner to do this with. So maybe your mom or your dad or your grandma or grandpa or sister or whoever's in the house with you. And you're going to take turns finding the difference. Okay, so the answer to the subtraction problem. And then write the answer and place an X or an O on the square if it's correct. So when you get 3 in a row, you win. Solve the other problems after the game is over. So you and your partner are going to take turns solving the problem. There are 4 games. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll solve it. You'll say, I'm choosing this square. 6 take away 3 equals 3. And you'll ask your partner, do you agree with me? And if they say, yes, you're correct, then you'll write the 3. And if you're an X, you'll put an X over it. And if you're an O, you'll put an O over it. And then you'll just keep playing until you get 3 in a row, and then finish after you're all done. Okay? All right, so those are your 2 jobs for math. Go ahead and finish them, and then submit this one as page 15, tic-tac-toe.